Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you guys my Ojama deck profile for the end of March 2016. It's a pretty fun deck. The whole basis of the deck is to be a fun deck, but you basically use the advantage of swarming a bunch of Ojamas to the field to outmaneuver your opponent, whether it be with the attack swapping ability of Ojama Country or just the swarming of Ojama Red. So let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. I run 3 Ojama Blue. This is your main Ojama. It's only Ojama that you run 3 of. Basically, when it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can add 2 Ojama cards from your deck to your hand, and this include Oja Muscle. So you can add Oja Magic or any of the colors, whichever you need for your play. So it adds consistency with Ojama Red's effect, which I run 2 of. His ability is when this card is normal summon, you can special summon up to 4 Ojama monsters from your hand in attack position. This helps because the normal vanillas can be real dead draws in your hand unless you have this guy. So you want to get him with blue as fast as possible because then you can go normal, get out all your Ojamas, and then either have exceed plays or pressure plays depending on what you want to do. And then I run 2 of each of the colors, so 2 Ojama Yellow, and 2 Ojama Green, and 2 Ojama Black. Some people prefer to run 1. I like 2. 3 is way too many. Takes up 1/4 of the deck for no reason. 2, just because, big numbers. These are the only Ojama monsters we have currently. So, a good amount, like I said. And I also run 2 Baby Raccoon Pompoko. When it's normal summon, you can special summon 1 level 2 or lower beast monster from your deck in face down defense position, except for Pompoko. You cannot special summon monsters during the turn you activate this, except for beast type monsters. So your biggest target to go for is blue, just because you'll go Raccoon, set blue, then there's the destruction effect there if they hit it by battle. And I also run 2 Tantan. This card is when it's flipped, you can special summon 1 level 2 beast type monster from your deck, except for Tantan. Just more Ojama searches with these 2 cards, so Pompoko and Tantan both help just with speeding up the consistency of the deck. And a small little tech that I like, just for late game speed, I run 3 Junk Synchron. It works with pretty much all the other monsters I've just mentioned before to go for level 5 synchros, or if you have other ones on the field, level 7. Just a really good tech in my opinion. It's helped me in a lot of situations. And now we're moving on to spells. I run 2 Ojama Country. This card, once per turn, you can send 1 Ojama card from your hand to the graveyard to special summon 1 Ojama monster from your graveyard, or you control a face-up Ojama monster, switch the original attack and defense of all monsters on the field. So the Ojama's 0 attack will go to defense, and that'll include anything else that's maybe too difficult to get over. Only running 2 Ojama Country because I run 1 Terraforming. This just helps with the consistency in my opinion. For I ran 3 Ojama Country. There is no reason to have multiple ones in your hand because you only need 1 to get the effect off. So Terraforming helps with the search, cuts down the deck, and yeah. So I also run 2 Tri-Whites. Basically, you target 3 level 2 or lower normal monsters in your graveyard, special summon them from the graveyard. A great way just to get back the 3 Ojama monsters. Consistency, Field Swarm goes great with these 2 cards. And I run 1 Oja Magic. When this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, you add 1 of each Ojama from your deck to your hand. One way you won't get them off of dead draws is just getting off Ojama Magic really quickly. And 1 Ojama Delta Hurricane. You can only activate this while Ojama Green, Yellow, and Black are on the field, face up. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. So you can really push for game with your Exceed summons after your opponent's board is cleared. So it's a really good card. And I'm also running 3 Twin Twisters. This card's really awesome, especially with Oja Magic. Just discard the Oja Magic for Twin Twisters to pop 2, then get your searches off. And 1 Soul Charge, pretty much the same premise with Tri-White with this card. And 1 Regeki. And I'm also running 1 Book of Moon. And to finish it off, I also run 2 Creature Swap. This card is great, especially if you're down to your resources. Just swap 1 of your weak Ojamas with 1 of your opponent's big monsters. Basically, whatever they pick is going to be better than if you just have 1 lone Ojama on the field. And then for traps, I run 2 Breakthrough Skill. Just the effect negation is good, especially from the field and the grave. 3 Fiendish Chain, pretty much the same premise. Also, I don't have any Solemn Strikes and warnings in the other deck. So basically, if I had strikes and warnings, put in 2 strikes and 1 warning in replace of the Fiendish Chains, or you could take out the Torrential Tribute for 1 warning and the 3 strikes, depending on how big you wanted to indulge in the deck, and 1 Bottomless Trap Hole as well. So that's it for the main deck. We'll move on to the extra. I run 3, number 64, Sandayu. He's got the special summon token effect, and all he requires is 2 level 2 beast-type monsters, so pretty much everything in the deck can make this guy very easily, and the token will become the power of whatever's the biggest thing on the field. And I also run 2 Gachi Gantetsus, just, good walls to build if you can swarm and get Gachis. Build up your defense until you can get to your offensive plays. Daigusto Phoenix would run 2 of this just because of its OTK potential. Instead, just 1 Herald of Pure Light for not milling, but going through the deck more consistently. And 1 Cat Shark. This card is really good, especially with Daigusto Phoenix, to bump it up and have it attack twice and hit really big numbers. And 2 Downward Magician. This card, just to go over your lower rank Exceed monsters. And for Synchros, I run 1 Armades, 1 Chanbara, 1 Samsara, and for the level 7s, 1 Ancient Fairy, works with the field spell, and 1 Black Rose. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Twig out.